So the first time I ever came to Salida looking at real estate, I remember it well. I drove all over. I was with my mom. We were like checking out some addresses that I'd saved from Zillow. And I remember thinking, where are the neighborhoods? Because it was really hard to tell if things were in a neighborhood or not, because it was more rural than I was used to and things are really spread out. And I grew up in a town a lot like that in Salida, Colorado, but hadn't lived in a town like that or looked at real estate in a town like that as an adult. So I just remember thinking, what are the neighborhoods? Like, what are the areas? What is each area known for? And the thing about it is there's some really small little neighborhoods. Most of them are only a street or two. It's not like these big subdivisions like you have in the city. So I'm going to tell you today about some of my favorite neighborhoods in Salida, and hopefully that can help you have an idea of some places to look. I want to start with downtown Salida, the heart of it all. This is where the river and the art galleries are, Steam Plant Event Center. In the summer, we've got Fib Arc down there. It's basically Main Street USA, but with some kayaks and some murals mixed in. So if you want to be able to bike or walk everywhere, including to the grocery store, restaurants, yoga class, post office, this is your spot. It's mostly older homes. There are a lot of really beautiful Victorians, and I think the newer homes that have been built there have definitely done a good job matching kind of the charm of downtown, but you are paying for the location. You're paying to be right there in the energy hub middle of it all. And when things hit the market in downtown Salida, if they're decently priced and in good condition, there's usually a lot of interest and can even be multiple offers even in a slow market. But you can live there car free almost, unless you need to leave town. And it's just a fun vibe, the whole neighborhood is. So that's downtown Salida. We'll move outwards from there. If you want the closeness of being downtown, but a little less pricey, I would look up on the Mesa, and there's actually a bunch of different great little neighborhoods. Again, 1 or 2 streets is a neighborhood around here. So you have all of those as you move up the Mesa, like near the golf course and around the golf course, and then coming further west. And right now I'm actually in West End, which is a new up and coming neighborhood, all new construction. These are 2 to 3 different floor plans for the single family homes. I think we have 3 floor plans. And then there is a triplex unit available still and several duplex units available still. This is a great space. Only about 10 minutes of a bike ride to downtown, and maybe 20 minutes if you're walking. You can hop on Monarch Spur Trail or Punch Boulevard and be there so quickly. Great views of the mountains, lots of places to walk a dog or even walk out and visit with neighbors. That still happens in this neighborhood. You are close, but not right in the middle of it all. And you really get more bang for your buck as far as price per square foot goes. So it's a good fit for people who like the vibe of downtown, but don't want to be in the middle of all of it all of the time. I think too, West End and like anything up just a little bit out of town, you're going to have a lot of equity gains, because I think Salida is just going to grow outwards, like the downtown will get bigger. So this is like a great area to jump on before prices continue to go up over the next 10 years or so. Definitely check out West End. Cocotopa Estates, Mesa View Circle. There's also like a Mesa Circle across the field. I've been in Chavano Vista. There's like also places with 1, 2, and 5 acre lots, but there's a lot of high density housing too. So there's a good mix of everything on the Mesa. Next, another favorite neighborhood, even further out, as we move outwards away from town, is Little River Ranch. It is such a beautiful area, and our family tried to buy land there 2 different times. Those are other good real estate stories. But this neighborhood has conserved open space for the neighborhood and a trail system through the neighborhood, which is really nice. And then there's private river access for members of the HOA. It's only about 20 minutes from Monarch if you like to ski or be, up Monarch Pass in the mountains. And it's really only 5 minutes from downtown Salida and schools and things like that. It's just a great location. There are everything from, smaller, just like a 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, all the way up to like 5 bedrooms, 6 bedrooms, 4 bathroom homes. And it doesn't feel way out there because you can be somewhere quickly, but it's quiet and beautiful. Lots of natural surroundings. Next, out of town, the other direction, northward, maybe a little northeast, I guess I would say, is Pinion Hills. That neighborhood has the best views of the Collegiate Peaks of anywhere, hands down. Whenever I have amazing sunset pictures, those are usually taken in Pinion Hills. And it's just incredibly gorgeous. There's homes on well and septic in most cases, and you get a lot of privacy, no active HOA. A lot of the homes are custom built, so there's a really huge mix of architectural styles, like some sleek and modern houses, some traditional, but it's peaceful and quiet, and it's really perfect if you want some room from your neighbors, but you still want to be able to get into town in 10 minutes or less. And you're not sacrificing that convenience of being close to town. So if you want to wake up to views of the mountains, I recommend Pinion Hills. It is a great spot. So maybe none of those neighborhoods are just right for you, and that's okay, because I have a few other suggestions that you should check out. Mesa Antero, if you can't decide between Beebe and Salida, look at that one. 2 to 5 acre lots, starry skies, big open views of the mountains. Poncha Meadows, which is in Poncha Springs, but up on the Mesa, and Tailwind Development. Both definitely have a neighborhood, kind of suburban neighborhood feel. And then Two Rivers is up and coming, tons of construction going on there, everything happening downtown. Well, it's not downtown, but it's close enough to downtown, and it has a lot of stuff going in, like restaurants, bars, salon, even health, a little bit of healthcare, all the options over there. Here's your tip, since you watched to the end. If you really need to be downtown and you're looking for a deal in Salida, I would look at some of ththose name streets like Blake, Dodge, Palmer, Teller. A lot of times they have bigger lots, like 2 to 3 wide city lots, and alley access, which is great if you're building an ADU that you can pull in and have off-street parking. And some of those cute little houses just need to be fixed up, and then you have a big lot. You can build an ADU and gain a ton of equity. So that's what I would do, and that's my tip. This is Jessica Cheriton in Salida, Colorado. If you have comments about any neighborhoods or have questions about any neighborhoods, let me know. I'm happy to go film more of them and get the info out there for you and bring it right here to the channel so you can find out more about neighborhoods in Salida, Colorado. Thanks. Until next time.